on. I'm still having my coffee. Well, it's still fairly early. I'm not sure what time it is, but anyway, I'm waiting on uh, the ability to be able to jump in and pay my bills. So we're just gonna call this coffee talk, I guess. I found a new way to hopefully make my uh, video that you can hear it better. I had one of these. I didn't realize that it would work, but I decided to try it, and I think it works. But I'm gonna get my bills paid sometime today. My brother's coming, and he's gonna help me tear out. Well, yeah, take down one of the built-in closets in the camper, so that I have more room to move around in the bedroom. So. But that's what I'm doing. But I wanted to talk to you today about how many of us here in this world is running around like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to live their life to the best of their ability, trying to please society the best way that they know how, just to have a life. And that goes all the way from trying to keep a home because of all the high rent prices, trying to buy a home due to lack of credit and enough good paying jobs to be able to do it, and people like me that um, have reached an age where you really can't have employment, a job, and I don't even like saying a job. I like saying the ability to earn extra money, own your own business. That might be a way to go. But when you get to a certain age, people don't want to deal with you anymore. And needless to say, it doesn't even make any difference if you're capable. It doesn't even, if they hear your age, and that's it. They're done. And of course, and when you get to a certain age, if you haven't taken care of your body throughout your life, you got um, mobility issues. And then, of course, naturally, as you get older, your face and you wrinkle. It's just bottom line. And so you can't really fit into the scheme of what society has set up for everybody. Life isn't like it used to be, that's for sure. And I think a lot of us have found that out and are figuring that out. And the young people certainly are having a hard time understanding why did we have it so easy back in the day. Well, we were allowed to be ourselves back in the day. I mean, they started putting commercials out, and once TV came on the scene, and um, they had books and magazines and stuff, but most people didn't buy those things. So here we are, trying to fit into civilization and society Because where else are we going to go? Seriously. And of course, YouTube came out. Social media came out and offering people jobs, offering people platforms to express what they've got to say. And therefore people are scrambling to make extra money, scrambling to, hold on a minute, scrambling to make things work. And a lot of us, we weren't built for that. We weren't built to scramble. We weren't built to drive ourselves crazy uh, to live life and to enjoy life. So here we are. I look at all the different social medias, and there was TikTok, and society has pushed people into making wild, crazy videos and good videos and uh, different things like that, and people have to scramble if they want to make enough views, if they want to make enough income off of that video. And a lot of people are, but a lot of people aren't. And to find that spot that's going to work for each content creator, it's hard. It's hard. Because we're in a time right now that people either want to see funny stuff so they can laugh and forget what's going on in their world, or negative stuff so they can gripe and holler about what's going on in their world. And it's hard. It's hard. Now, for me, it's been especially hard because even still at my age, I've tried to have a relationship, and it doesn't work because people aren't the same anymore. People are changing. And I mean, even back in my younger years, and I had relationships, married, uh, married to an alcoholic. Even that was much easier than trying to have a relationship today. Hold on again. I'm sorry. Mornings is really hard for me. Once I get to talking and the phlegm starts coming up and it gets stuck right here. But that's what life is anymore. I mean, why? Is it because of what people say they're putting in the air? I know I've seen the things through the sky, but I always thought that was like way back when I was growing up, that the jet was going over and it was leaving that trail behind it. I don't know. I don't know the answer. But back to um, things for me, to try to have a relationship nowadays isn't the same as it was back then. I had a better life in a relationship with an alcoholic been with anybody I've tried to in the last few years, last 5, 6 years. It just, it's impossible. Whether or not it's because I'm already at the age I am and I've already been through life and I already know how life should be going for me, and I got to deal with whatever they haven't learned, or they're not mature enough, or what, whether the opposite sex just isn't what it used to be, I don't know. But I do know that there's a lot of changes that have went into uh, this world anymore, and society is not the same as it was, and certainly it's not sustainable for a lot of us. The social media platforms. Now, I just recently started um, having uh, some reels on Facebook. Hold on a minute. There's an ant running across my. I couldn't catch the little sucker. I don't know where it went to. There it goes. Yeah, hopefully I got it. But where was I? The social media, and they offer you extra work. Come on, do your thing. And although I've had this channel for a little over 2 years now, and in the beginning it started out okay, and through time I felt like I needed to keep changing up because I didn't have a niche. I'm just me, trying to live my life. I somewhat have isolated myself. Uh, Several reasons why, because I've had knee surgery. I've got a problem with my other knee, and it's hard to get out and about. But I don't go to bars anymore. I don't go to functions. I just don't go out and about like I used to. And because the last time I got into music and stuff, the cutthroats that are out there, I just don't want to deal with all of that. And I love to sing, and I have made music. I've wrote songs, but there's just no reason for it anymore. No reason to write songs. I mean, who am I gonna sing them to? You know, who am I gonna entertain? And I've heard a lot of people out there say in different videos that people are losing their motivation, and they're losing their interest in things. They're exhausted. They can't um, get anything done like they would like. Well, I don't know what the reasoning is, but for me here on this channel, there's many different things that I can talk about, my life and stuff, and try to uh, use my experience and what little bit of wisdom I did gain through the years to help y'all out here. But I it's there's too much that YouTube and social media platforms expect out of us, and some of us just can't do it. I mean, I know I've said if you believe you can, you can, and if you believe you can't, you're right. Well, I think it's finally got to the point that I don't. It's not that I don't believe I can't. Do I want to? I think that's what it boils down to, folks. People don't have the motivation. People are exhausted trying to do something that they think they want to do. Do we really want to? That's the question. Do we really want to rent an apartment, a nice apartment that's going to cost $1,200, $1,300, $1,500 a month? Do we want? No, we don't. And does it have to be that nice? No, it doesn't. But we've been programmed into thinking it has to be that nice. And so therefore, we really don't want to spend $1,500, $2,000 to rent an apartment, a roof over our head. Here I am in this camper. No, I don't want it. I mean, I'd like to have a nicer place, yes. But I don't want to pay those prices. And it's not fair for me to expect a landlord not to charge what they want to charge. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's their place. And there's not many other places out there that I think around here where I'm at, it's the least is $700. And can I pay that? Yeah, I can pay that. If I get rid of all my credit cards, I can. Do I want to? Do I want to deal with cockroaches? Do I want to deal with the yard that never gets mowed? Those kind of things. Do I want to live in a house that is cold, just as cold as this would be? Do I want to deal with a slumlord? No. But society puts certain stipulations on us that we have to be a certain way to live in society and to be acceptable. And it's like YouTube here. Now, some of my videos get a few thousand views, some 900 views, 600 views, 400 views, maybe one or two likes, maybe one or two comments. So what do you do with that? I mean, seriously. And here I am, running around like a chicken with its head cut off, if you've ever seen a chicken with its head cut off, trying to please society, making extra work for myself, trying to please society in how I feel I look for me. I feel like I have to look a certain way for me in order for me to do some of what I'm doing. Because I have to sit here and look at myself in this video. And if I don't like what I see, then I don't like what I see. And it comes to the point where it doesn't matter what you all think, what I look like. It's what I see. So what I'm looking at out into the world, if I pay attention to society, I don't like what I see. So I stay home. I like feeling free. And feeling free to me is wear my hair any way I want to. And if I feel like wearing a wig, I'll wear a wig. If I feel like doing my own exercises for myself, dancing to music, I'll do that without the fear of having to get on here and have people cut me down and how I look or how they think I look, dealing with other people's opinions. I want to be free, as I'm sure many of you want to be free. And how can we do that? Well, really, if this channel was making a lot of money for me, then I'd rethink my stance on this. But it's not. Doing this is not worth what I put myself through in order to do this. That's just like a relationship. If I have to put myself through stress and torment to please that other person, then I'm sorry, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. But again, do I really want to do it? And that's like any of you out there. Do you really want to do what society says you need to do to live a good life here? You don't need to go out there and buy the most expensive house. You don't need to go out there and buy the most expensive car. You don't need to buy the most expensive clothes. Do what makes us feel free and enjoy life. And that's what I'm going to do. Now, one of the things with my looks and my hair and stuff, I cannot wait till my hair gets longer that I can put it up on a ponytail and it just hangs down. I feel so much better when I don't put makeup on. I don't look better, but I feel better. I feel free. My face is free of all those chemicals. And I know many of you young women out there, and even the older women, feel like you need to put makeup on to look at yourself and in the mirror and know you feel confident in yourself. Oh, my goal is to feel confident within myself without all of that. Know who I am. Know that I'm free. I'm free. That I'm healthy. But see, again, we go back to, well, what's the point? What is the point? Because sooner or later, they say anyway, that we're going to pass away. So what is our point to this life? And why do we want to be certain ways and do certain things? Well, I like to laugh a lot, tell you the truth. And there's not too many people around anymore that want to laugh. My daughter and I, we can laugh like crazy over some of the stupid things we do. But again, going back to, I want to feel free. And trying to do a video and a channel where YouTube is in control, AI is in control, you all are in control. And if you don't like my video, then you're either not going to watch, or you're going to watch it and you're not going to you're not going to click the like, you're not going to comment. And so what's the point? There should be a purpose in doing the video. Just not plain and simple. There should be a purpose for me doing this. And the number one is hoping that I can help somebody else out there learn something, know something, know that their life is worth something, and possibly to make some extra money. Uh, that that is the purpose. So I don't know. My purpose for me now is to make my body healthier, lose some more weight, and as you'll see in one of my videos, I still need to lose some weight. My exercise video. And I tried that, and it's not going to work for me. I just can't exercise like I would like to be able to exercise um, without hurting myself. So the exercise videos are off the table. So do we keep searching? Is that it? Do we keep searching for what's going to work for us? Do I really want to do these videos? Well, yeah, I would love to do them if YouTube and AI is going to put them out there in the right spot for people to see them. I'd like to be able to put the right title on. I would like to be able to do a lot of things right. But maybe this just isn't my forte. We'll see. But I'm trying to listen to my own self. If I believe I can, or if I believe I can't, I'm right. But I think the ticket is, do you really want to do it? That's the thing. So you have a great day. Y'all have fun, enjoy your life, and laugh.